Hello, everybody. I'm Melissa. Welcome back to my blog. So today I'll be talking about the two categories of conflict that um, John Gottman talks about in the chapter 8 for the 7 principles of making marriage work. So the first one that we're going to talk about is perpetual problems. Most problems that we see that couples have fall into this category. Problems that can't be solved. Some just go with it, honestly, with perpetual problems. Um, in my own words, not every relationship is perfect. There will be their ups and downs to it. Um, a, to me, I think a perfect relationship is never there. There's always has to be like your yin to your yang, because being too alike, I believe, just makes the relationship kind of awkward. It's like dating yourself kind of thing. Others may just never talk about that subject again, whatever it is that they're talking about. And as well as couples who don't let those problems get bigger and can acknowledge it are better off than those who keep bringing up the situation and let that overwhelm it, which then Gottman has talked about previously, can lead to the four horsemen to arise and the relationship basically fails. An example that I have about this is specifically within the relationship of my parents. My mother shuts down randomly and leaves and then comes back home, and we're just wondering, like, well, what happened kind of thing. And then she acts like nothing happened, moves on with her life. We, as a family and my dad, learned how to just go with it, honestly, because if we do keep asking her about it, where she went, why were you mad kind of thing, she shuts down even more, disengages from us, and just leaves. And we don't want that to happen. We just let her, get her time, um, let her chill out wherever she ends up being. She comes back eventually, but we're all just like, wondering, where did you go? Why did you leave? Kind of thing. And whenever those situations happens, we just, let her be, and move on with life because from my understanding, her past, she was never shown much affection or love. She did came from an abusive father relationship where there was no love shown to the kids. And more, they were mainly trying to protect my grandma in the situation. So um, she got her temperament also from my grandpa, where she gets really mad, but she goes somewhere else to, not show it and just chill out. Um, from this, it looks like it's gridlock because she avoids the situation kind of thing, but we take it more as a don't ask, don't tell, and just move on from it. The second category that we have of problems are solvable problems. Now, you might think this is good, but sometimes solvable problems are not always good in the end or ever will. Um, to know if this is a solvable problem that you are facing, it is less painful, less gut wrenching, less intense than a perpetual gridlock type of problem. Um, to have an effective way to talk to each other is actually better, and then it leads more of a compromise for you two to do, it's okay to show your negative emotions with these situations, or well, in any situation. You don't want to have them all bottled up because it could lead into a bigger conflict in another way. um, in to make it the situation to know if it's good, as well as no one is right in the situations. Usually, sometimes people will try to give you advice about something. Don't listen to them so much, or don't let that You can try it, but I believe that it's more of a your own situation, your own dilemma. You deal with it. Don't take advice from other people that don't know your relationship or kind of thing, or criticize your relationship. They might notice things that about your relationship that might not be right and try to tell you about it. Then you notice it, but don't let them tell you what to do with your relationship. Acceptance is crucial, any way, shape, or form. I think of it more of like accepting your partner. If you don't accept your partner the way they are, then honestly, it's doomed to even start with. If you can't accept them, then you're just not gonna live with it. Then fondness and admiration. It's like giving compliments to them. Um, this works with me well. I like to give my partner some fondness and admiration when he is doing well with anything, because we butt heads in a lot of things. But when I see that he is actually trying in certain things, or complimenting him just the little things, it makes him happy and, you know, just more open. An example for this, I will use mine and my partner's. So my boyfriend is messy and disorganized, but that's this kind of way of his disorganized organization kind of thing. And it works for him, but it bugs me so much to see that there's sticky notes everywhere, there's mail everywhere, or he leaves stuff around. Versus me, I am very orderly, clean, freak kind of thing. But it kind of works out and balances out for us in a sense that I tell him um, to, can you please put your um, XYZ away? He might complain in the beginning, but he eventually does do it. In the other sense where he doesn't, and I see it again, I take it upon myself to clean, and it doesn't bother him when I clean. Unless I am touching his desk, which is right here, I don't touch that. That is a compromise that we made. I do not touch anything from there because it has his own way of, seeing things. How his mind works is way different than mine, and how he organizes everything is all there. Um, in the end, we made a compromise that he would do better at organizing his things in a more, I guess, way that it doesn't look so disorganized. Even if he shoves it somewhere, as long as it's clean for me to see, I accept it. Because he is trying. He doesn't like cleaning at all. But for me, on the other hand, I find cleaning as therapeutic, and I do everything, like a housewife kind of thing. I vacuum, I do the dishes, I put the stuff away, I put my clothes away, kind of thing, and it works for me because I love it. It's a stress reliever. But yeah, so those are the two types of categories of conflict that you see with my examples. Hope you enjoyed my blog. Thank you.